What's up, everybody? This is my second time recording this video because the first one got all corrupt and shit when I was trying to upload it. So that video's gone. What this was supposed to be was a complete before picture of the new truck I got. I went and got myself a GMC S-15 Sierra Classic 1998. No, 1989. Fuck dyslexia. I don't have it, but fuck it. But, yeah. Since that video got corrupted, and that video was shot about a week ago, a little less, some things have changed, and I can't really show you what I wanted to. But I can show you what I got now. So, like I said, I got me an 89 Sierra Classic. And the interior is actually pretty nice. I've been working on it, so I got a bunch of tools and shit laying on the floor. But, the carpet's actually pretty well intact for everything. I got this thing still, but when I got it, it was being held in place with a wood screw. So I went to a pick apart, and I found a closure mechanism for a black one. I kind of wish I'd gotten the whole plastic thing, but I didn't. Fuck it, maybe later. I mean, I think that truck's gonna be there for a minute, but jump seats are still in it, and they're still in good condition. So while we were at the scrapyard, I managed to find a set of seats out of a Jimmy Tahoe edition. I believe in a 93 type. I might be wrong, but shit, I don't know. I didn't really look or care. But I found these nice leather seats, or nice-ish. They were way nicer than mine were. The main problem I had was that the seats that came with the truck were the stock ones, and they're made for being in a pickup truck where they fold forward and slide forward out your way so you can get up into the back type. But they didn't do none of the reclinisms, and I'm a pretty stretchy dude, wearing that I'm 6.5 feet fucking tall. So I needed me a seat that reclined. So that's where these came in. These recline, but they do not go forward. I believe the tracks were different, but I took the stock tracks from this, dropped the seats on them, no issue. They work just fine, aside from, like I said, they don't go forward all the way, so getting up into the back currently is a bit of a bitch, but I have plans that will unfuck that. So the odometer on her is broken, but everything else more or less seems to work. The oil pressure gauge, really likes to work overtime and, pull a little 1980s rave scene. These two switches right here are out of the same Jimmy. I just had the empty spots up there, and I didn't like that, so I got the 4 high, 4 low, and the rear windshield wiper switch to complement. They're not plugged into anything yet. I might eventually, just because free switches. But I got a couple other things that I'm going to add in here. So the radio, when I got it, didn't work. We changed the 30 amp fuse down in the box, and now it works, but the cigarette lighter, as far as I know, still don't work. And I really ain't fucked with the radio, and it really ain't worth me fucking with. Eventually it's going to get changed out. I'm half torn. I kind of want to keep it just for nostalgia's sake, but I also want to completely change it out because, it's 2020 and this truck is 32 years old. Actually, what was it? March of 89, so 31 years old. So, and you can see she's showing a bit of her age with the damaged dashboard. Idealistically, what I'm thinking right now is later on down the line finding a black dashboard, keeping the glove box lid, but changing the rest of this out, do a black and red theme, which is why I wanted to keep. Kind of regret not taking the whole plastic thing back there because it was black. But I'm definitely gonna have to get the seats reupholstered at some point. It's just gonna take the time. So let me hop out and show you. Oh, I also don't have a headliner or dome light, and that is currently my sound system. It is a Bluetooth speaker that I bolted to ceiling. So it is the X cab, which is why I wanted the I wanted the X cab specifically because I'm a tall dude. The bed's actually not in bad shape. There's really no punctures or anything. I think we got one right here. Looks like somebody dropped something there and just right through. And I don't know if those drainage holes up there are supposed to be there, but I'm not mad about it because shit isn't rusted out. Back glass is still intact. Someone did a really weird black and white paint job on it. It used to be red down here, which I'm gonna have to take a rattle can and fix that. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about this yet. I'm thinking about kind of cutting it back and putting some license plates in there or something. Not sure yet. I wish I could do a whole clean truck with the gloss paint, but I really don't think it's gonna happen if I don't repair this rust. And I am missing. I got the OEM weight reduction down here. Yeah, she's gone. It's on both sides like that. But at some point, somebody took a Chevy 2-inch cowled hood. Honestly, I think this is just aftermarket off the interwebs. I found one resembles it pretty much damn near exactly. And yeah. The 4.3 liter V6 EFI. It's pretty good shape, strong running motor. I had to drop some new spark plugs in it because I stalled out pulling out of a parking spot the other day, and I had a weird cadenced type jump in, seemed to be indicative of a misfire. Before I got her, I know she had a blown head gasket. We're not going to worry too much about that because that's big mechanic problems. The headlights are also shit, so I put in a Walmart light bar because, why wouldn't you? And you can see my atrocious wiring job here. This is also going to an aftermarket cigarette plug that you can't see on the dashboard right now. Just so I can always have something draining my battery. You don't want to have the most reliable system possible. And there's always a chance of that just melting right the fuck through and getting the spurky sport going on the dashboard at 75 miles an hour. Yeah, this is, like I said, the second time we've done this. I'm probably missing a whole bunch of stuff because I just don't care to do it all again. This is really just for the Reddits and for talking to people online and showing them and talking to them about things. So there's going to be more videos on my channel in a future date showing different updates and mods and whatever. I'm a pretty creative individual who gets bored pretty easy, and I've got some pretty interesting ideas for this truck, and it's just going to take the time to do it. And I don't know anything really. I will tell all of you that I don't. I've never done this before to this caliber. This is my first ever Chevy, even though it's a gay man Chevy. Yeah, so I'm going to be asking a lot of y'all for help and suggestions and feedback, and let me know what you think I should do, what common mods are. Obviously I'm going to have to do a sound system, but I also got a few cool other electronics me and my friends have been talking about for a long time. Not sure. Southeast Asian work boots. Perfect. Yeah, she really isn't in bad shape at all. I'm thinking about pulling out them jump seats and putting in some speakers, but I don't know. Not 100% on it yet. Definitely gonna have to replace them, which means that tire. Great. Shit. I haven't slept at all. So I'm gonna go do that later.